Londoners were used to fog, but nothing prepared them for what happened in December 1952. A thick, yellowish smog descended on the city, reducing visibility to just a few feet. People stumbled through the streets, unable to see their own hands. Trains stopped, buses halted, and even ambulances couldn't navigate the choking haze. But this wasn't just fog. It was a lethal mix of coal smoke and industrial pollution, trapping the city in a toxic nightmare. The smog was deadly. Hospitals filled with patients struggling to breathe, and morgues ran out of space. The air was thick with sulfur dioxide, turning into acid in people's lungs. Those with respiratory conditions suffered the most, but even the healthy weren't spared. By the time the smog lifted, at least 4,000 people had died, though later estimates suggest the toll was closer to 12,000. It was a disaster unlike anything London had ever seen. What caused this catastrophe? London's reliance on coal was to blame. Cold weather led residents to burn more coal, while factories pumped out pollution unchecked. A high-pressure system trapped the smoke close to the ground, creating a deadly cocktail of soot, sulfur dioxide, and other toxins. The city had seen smog before, but never like this. It was a perfect storm of pollution, weather, and government inaction, one that would force the world to rethink air quality laws. The government was slow to react, initially downplaying the crisis, but as the death toll rose, public outrage grew. Scientists and activists pushed for change, demanding stricter air pollution controls. The disaster became a turning point, leading to the Clean Air Act of 1956. This law restricted coal burning and introduced smokeless fuel zones. It wasn't an immediate fix, but it marked the beginning of modern environmental policies, proving that deadly pollution could no longer be ignored. The Great Smog of 1952 was a wake-up call. It showed the world that air pollution wasn't just an inconvenience, it was a killer. Today, cities still battle smog, but the lessons from London's tragedy live on. Stricter regulations, cleaner energy, and public awareness have helped reduce deadly air pollution. But as industrialization continues, the fight isn't over. The Great Smog remains a haunting reminder of what happens when pollution goes unchecked, and why we must never let history repeat itself.